I'm on hold with eBay right now. I got an email this morning that said they had pulled two of my auctions because of concerns with my account. So I called and I'm having them check and see exactly what the reasons were for them removing my listings. Because right now, the same item, there are over 50 items. Yeah, there's over 50 of the same item I listed running on auction right now, or buy it now on eBay. There are 464 completed items, with 416 of those being actual sales. So if
Oh, yeah?
yes,
Yes, actually when I try to, yeah, thanks for waiting, by the way, but when I try to look at it in your item and you listed it, there nothing seems to be a problem, but, I would just like to inform you that I'll be transferring the call, so would that be okay for you?
okay.
Alright, William, so, let me just, document here everything first. One moment, please.
Why is it that you can't help me?
It's a, internal, what do you call this, when, the information here is disclosed, but, the department that transferring the call can explain to you everything on why, the listing was removed, okay?
Well, I was kind of curious why listing was removed, because there's over 400 completed listings of the same item being sold, and there's currently 52 other items of the same thing running.
At that point, that is considered as a category limit, right? So, I'm not so sure, and I don't have that right to verify to you what really happened, but as what I can see here, there's some item specifics that you provided for this item that is incorrect. That's why your listing was removed. So that's why I need this call to be transferred to that department so that they can explain it to you further.
Okay.
All right?
Thanks.
Not a problem.
So I've been online with them for about 13 minutes now, and still don't know anything.
Thank you for calling eBay. My name is Celine. May I have your name?
William Stoner?
Thank you. So you're calling today about your listing that was removed, is that correct?
Yes, there was two of them.
Let me go ahead and check the reason why it was removed, okay?
According to the email that eBay sent me, they were removed because of concerns with my account. And I'm wondering what the concerns were.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and review those concerns in your account if there is. So I just need to put you in hold, sir. Will that be fine?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold again. Lucky you guys won't have to sit through all the hold time. So when I edit this video, I'll take the hold time out.
Sir, thank you for holding. I'm still checking on this, so please continue to stay in the line, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
At least I got some different music.
Thanks for calling. Your call is very important to us, and we'll be back on the line to help you in just a moment.
Thank you for calling. Someone will be with you in just a moment.
Thank you for holding. We'll be back to your call in just a moment.
We'll be back with you as quickly as we can. Thanks for calling.
For calling. Your call is very important to us, and we'll be back on the line to help you in just a moment.
Thank you for calling. Someone Someone will be with you in just a moment.
Hello, sir. I'm so sorry for the wait. Thank you for holding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the reason as to why your listing was removed because here in eBay, sir, we don't allow our sellers to sell an accessory. For example, if you're selling a box of an Apple or an iPhone phones, right?
Yes. One of them has accessories
yeah.
with it, charger and everything.
Yeah. Even though, sir, if the phone itself is not included to the item that you're selling, it is considered as a accessory. And selling accessories here in eBay is prohibited. That's the reason why we have removed the listing.
Okay, then I'm curious as to why you have a category under cell phones that says cell phone accessories.
Cell phone accessories. Well, sir, we do have cell phone accessories, but it should have, or the cell phone should be included together with the accessories.
No, you have two different categories. You have a category just for cell phones and smartphones, and you have another category where you list cell phone accessories. And you have.
But you have listed your item as the category of other, right?
I don't know. I can't see my. I just listed it as a sell similar as if someone had already sold one of the boxes.
Yeah, I can see here you have listed it to the category of other. So even though we do have that category, sir, it doesn't mean that it is only a accessory itself. The cell phone should be included into the listing together with the accessory.
Okay, I'm looking on your website right now at over 400 completed listings that were the same as mine. Right now there's 52 active listings that are the same as the one of mine you canceled.
If we understand, there should not be, those listings should not be on eBay. So what I can do, sir, what I can suggest is that you can report those listings to us by clicking report.
I'm not going to do you guys' job for you. I don't have time for that. If you guys don't want to have people selling cell phone accessories, though, you need to remove your cell phone accessory category from eBay. Because
but that is not the category that you have used, even though we have the category, right?
I just don't understand why if you're not allowed to list cell phone accessories, you would have a category to list cell phone accessories.
Because it is prohibited, sir. It could be used to that accessory could be used to use or to combine that to a counterfeit item. That's why we don't allow accessories here in eBay.
You're not making any sense. You're contradicting yourself because you have a category on eBay for selling cell phone accessories.
Sir, I fully understand that, okay? But this is the policies of eBay. We're just trying to be in line with it.
Let me speak with your supervisor, please.
Not a problem, sir. I
Thank
can
you.
go ahead and give this call to my supervisor. But I just want to let you know the same information could be given to you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. One moment, please.
I'm looking at hundreds of listings of the same thing that they closed.
Someone will be with you in just a moment. We'll be back with you as quickly as we can.
Thanks for calling. Your call is very important to us, and we'll be back on the line to help you in just a moment.
Thank you for holding, sir. You will be transferred now to my supervisor. Please stay connected.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting.
Yes.
Yes, hello, this is Alex, and I am a supervisor, and I was informed that the reason why you have conducted this today, it's because of the listing that was removed on your account.
Yes, I had two listings for iPhone boxes. One had just the manual and decals with it. The other one has the manual decals and accessories. And she said that she said that the one I was talking to said it was illegal or against your policy to sell cell phone accessories. And you guys have like thousands and thousands of cell phone accessories listed on eBay. So I don't think she was understanding what I was saying. there's been over 400 of these listings for the same item sold, just recently. There's 52 active items, or 51 active items, I guess, now. And so I don't know, am I listing it in the wrong category? Because all I did was do a sell similar on someone else's auction to find the category to list it in.
Okay, I understand and I can hear that. Well, actually, I'm looking at the reason why your listing was removed, and I see here that this is because of, well, not really an accessory, but as I check the details here, I see that this is because of, this is a prohibited accessories, meaning, we don't allow sellers to list items like an empty branded boxes. Okay, so you listed an empty box, right, without, any of the original item on it. So we don't allow that. And the reason why we have this policy is because we want to make sure that there will be safer buying and selling experiences on eBay.
Okay, but there's over 400 listings of this item that have actually sold. I don't know how many have been listed that didn't sell, but I see 400 and over 400 that sold. There's currently 51 active right now of the same item.
Same item as yours, like
yes.
An empty box of.
Right, empty box with the empty box with the instructions, and some of them have the accessories like what the one of mine did.
I see. Well, in this case, sir, because the reason, why there are still items on the site, it's because there are millions of items that is being listed on the site, and sometimes it takes us, hours for us to be able to review all those listings. So we cannot remove all items at the same time.
Some of these ran for 7-day auction and sold.
Well, you can help us. Actually, you can help us report those items by clicking on the report this item link on the listing page itself.
Yeah, see, I'm busy. I haven't got time to do you guys' job for you.
No, actually, we are just trying to ask you for help. But of course, we can further check that. Okay? Because that is something that we don't tolerate. If we remove one from one particular seller, then definitely we will remove all the listings that have the same violation of our guideline.
But yeah, there's been.
We don't encourage you to release this item again because we don't want you to encounter further issues or concerns on your account.
Do what now?
We don't encourage you to release this item. You might want to list other type of items, but not this item anymore.
Well, how about if I see you sell that now manuals are allowed to be sold under accessories?
Manuals? Let me double check that.
Because I see a listing.
I'll be providing you the correct information.
Under cell phone accessories, under that category, you have other cases, covers, and skins, manuals and guides, accessory bundles, screen protectors, chargers and cradles, and cables and adapters. So I would assume I could relist this, but list it as a manual since there's a manual in there. And not say anything about the box, just give them the box with the manual.
Let me check that, sir.
See, people buy these boxes because some people buy them because they repair these iPhones, and then when they resell them, they want to have a box with it.
I see. But, empty boxes, we don't encourage our sellers to list that, especially if something to do with a brand name or a branded product.
I used to go through and mark auctions that I would see that were not right, and they would sit there and run to the end of their. I'd keep an eye on them, and nobody ever did anything about them. I'd get the generic email back that someone was going to look into it, but obviously no one ever does.
You mean you have the manual inside the box?
Yeah, there's a manual. The manual inside the box, and the one also has the charger and all that stuff with it.
So you want to know if you can list the manual without the box, correct?
Well, I'll just give them the box for free, with the manual. I won't say anything about the box in the auction, though. I'd just be selling the manual.
Let me check that. Stay on the line, please.
Sure. I love the way that I keep refreshing the completed listings and showing less and less completed listings. Somebody's probably right at eBay right now removing all the completed listings.
Thank you for waiting. Yes, hello. I was able to double check the information, and we are not also allowing manuals on the site.
What's that?
Because the manual should be inclusive of the main product.
So you don't allow manuals either?
No, sir.
Okay, if eBay isn't going to allow these accessories and manuals and stuff, they really should remove the categories. Because you have categories on your site for selling these items you're telling me you can't sell on eBay.
Well, we can double check that, sir. We can definitely double check that.
Right underneath cell phone accessories, you have manuals and guides as a category.
Well, it can be manuals and guides, but not pertaining to a specific manual, like a specific product that should be inclusive on the main product itself.
No, there's. Let me tell you how many listings are there right now. There's 24 completed listings that sold, or most of them sold, under manuals for iPhone 4S.
Sure.
I tell you what I will do. I'll give you a buyer, or I'll tell you. Let me give you a seller ID right now who is deceiving people he's selling to. And you're going to have, because this if you cancel this guy's 2 auctions right now, you're going to save yourself some trouble with buyers getting ripped off. This person's, are you ready?
Yes.
The username is BANC.
Okay, thank you.
Now, can you look that person up right now?
Well, I can check that, sir. One moment, please. Okay, and what about this particular seller?
These are the kind of sellers that are. This is the reason that eBay is so confused on their categories and stuff, and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. This person, this seller that I gave you, has 2 feedback positive, which they probably did just to get positive feedback to be a seller. The 2 items they have listed are boxes only. But the way people are seeing this, they're not paying any attention that it says box only. One will have a bid of $380 with 21 bids. The other one has 6 bids at $222.50. And the way their listing looks, it looks like they're selling a phone. But if you read their description, they're not selling a phone. Even on their title, it says box only. And if you go down and look in their description, it says, after it shows all the information about a phone like you should have, then it says iPhone 4S 16 gig box only. Contains some literature about the product with pin to access SIM. No accessories. So those people that are bidding their butts off on these 2 auctions are going to end up with an empty box, and then they're going to be disputing it with eBay.
I understand. Let me double check this. Okay. Well, in this case, sir, I was able to check the full details of this particular item, particularly the one that you have mentioned, which is $380. I see here that there is an item here, which is the iPhone 4S. It's just that the seller indicated that, there is a light, the box may not appear as a new box. So it's like slightly used. But I go ahead and check all the details, and I see yes, that the iPhone 4S is included on the box.
They say the iPhone's included on the box.
Yes, exactly. And the specifications is also included on their listings.
Do you see down there underneath dimensions where it says iPhone 4X 16 gig box only?
Where did you see that?
Right in the title, if you look at the title, it says box only. They're not selling a phone, they're selling a box. They're ripping off whoever's going to buy this from them.
Well, I think there is a misinterpretation on the title, but if you will go ahead and check on what is inside the listing, you will see that the iPhone is included on the box. Like the specification on the iPhone 4S that the buyer will receive. Like the color, the camera, the capacity.
Yeah, I see that the person has made a nice looking ad with copying the information from Apple's website, but I also see that they're saying right in their title that it's a box only.
Okay. Well, in this case, too, I can go ahead and send this one for further review, so that we can check if this particular seller is listing only a box and not including the main item, which is the iPhone 4S.
He's saying right at the end of his description, he's saying he's only selling a box. So when whoever gets that disputes it, they're going to be like, well, he said on his auction he's only selling a box.
I understand. So we can go ahead and send this one for further review. And if this item really violated our policy, then definitely this will be removed. Okay? Thank you so much for this one, because this is very important to us.
I find ones like that all day long. I mean, every time I do a search, I find stuff like that. I don't have time to report it all, though. But, I mean, I see all these other boxes being sold on here, and I didn't understand why mine was canceled when I was following, their category and everything.
I know how you feel, but, I don't want you to, you are not being singled out here. As I have mentioned,
well, I've just...
Go ahead, sir.
I'm just curious as to why, there was ones listed before mine and listed after mine, but mine is the one that got selected to be canceled. I don't understand.
Well, let me give you an information here, okay? Sometimes if we do receive a report from our eBay members, especially an email coming from them when they click the report this item, sometimes we see that right away, and we get to check the item right away. So if we found out that there is a violation, then definitely we will remove the listing right away. Okay, but we also have an internal process wherein we review all the listings that is active on the site, or most of the times before they be active on the site, because our system can filter, words and, other stuff that may have violated our guidelines. But it's not, 100%. That's why we also have a team who is responsible for checking all the listings to see if they are complying with our guidelines and procedure. But definitely this will be reported so that we can further check this one. Okay?
You might want to check iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone, because you've got thousands and thousands of these boxes listed, empty boxes listed on eBay, running active right now. And even, and even more that have closed with successful sales.
Yeah, in this case, sir, I can send an escalation to one of our account specialists so that they can go ahead and take a look on those items on the site. Okay, and rest assured that if there is a violation, then definitely we will remove those listings. Okay, so thank you so much for your time and your cooperation.
Oh, no problem.
We're looking forward to doing more business with you, and you do have a wonderful weekend with your family, sir.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
So there you have it. Another case where eBay will let thousands and thousands of items run and sell, and then obviously, as she said, someone must have singled my item out. Otherwise, because I just listed those last night. And so I'll wait a month, I'll relist them as manuals and sell them that way. Because obviously they don't care that people are selling these. And you heard her argue with me about the guy. I mean, his listing on his account, he has 2 feedback, and his listing says that he sold, or that he's selling a box only. I mean, he has the whole description for what the iPhone is, but it doesn't say anywhere in there that he's including an iPhone. It just says box only. It says it in the title, and it says it down below under his description. And she wanted to argue with me about the fact. They'd rather cancel people's listings that are actually telling what they're listing than people that are trying to scam people like that. Well, why don't you leave a comment down below if I decide to post this video. Leave a comment down below telling me some of the horror stories you've had with eBay, and maybe I'll make a compilation video with a bunch of them.